Oriv Patel had always dreamed big. Growing up in a small town in India, he often sat on the rooftop of his family's modest house, gazing at the stars and imagining a better future. His father, a tailor, worked long hours stitching clothes, while his mother managed a tiny grocery store. Despite their struggles, his parents never compromised on his education. "Work hard, Oriv," his father always said. "Hard work never fails a man." But Oriv wasn't sure if that was true. He saw rich businessmen drive by in luxury cars while his father toiled away on a sewing machine. Still, he was determined. He wanted to do something big, something that would change his life and take his family out of poverty. At 18, Oriv moved to Mumbai for college. It was a different world, fast-paced, overwhelming, and full of competition. His parents had borrowed money to send him there, hoping he would secure a stable job one day. To support himself, Oriv took up a part-time job at a small cafe near his hostel. He woke up at 5 a.m. to study, attended classes during the day, and worked late into the night. One evening, while serving coffee, he overheard two men discussing a startup they were launching. Their conversation fascinated him. He couldn't resist. "Excuse me," he interrupted politely. "I couldn't help but overhear. I'm studying business management, and I'd love to learn about startups." The men looked at him, amused. "You're a waiter, right?" one of them asked. Oriv swallowed his embarrassment. "Yes, but I want to build something of my own one day." The older of the two men, Rohan Mehta, smirked. "Ambition is good, but ideas without execution are worthless." That line stuck with Oriv. Ideas without execution were worthless. Inspired, Oriv began studying successful businesses. He watched YouTube videos, read books, and even attended free seminars whenever he could. But knowledge alone wasn't enough, he needed experience. He started small. He noticed that many students in his college hostel struggled to find affordable, late-night food options. With the little money he had saved, he started a small delivery service, buying food from local vendors and reselling it at a slight profit. It wasn't easy. He often worked past midnight, delivering food himself. His grades slipped, and exhaustion became his constant companion. Many nights, he questioned if it was worth it. But slowly, his business grew. Word spread, and within 6 months, he had hired 2 other students to help with deliveries. Just when things were going well, disaster struck. One of his delivery boys mismanaged the money, and a customer accused them of delivering stale food. Negative reviews flooded their small social media page. Orders dropped overnight. Oriv was devastated. All his hard work seemed wasted. For days, he considered quitting. But then, he remembered his father's words, "Hard work never fails a man." So he started again, this time with better management. He apologized to customers, offered refunds, and ensured quality control. Slowly, trust was rebuilt. Through this failure, he learned the importance of responsibility, honesty, and resilience. By his final year, Oriv's small food delivery service had grown into a proper business, partnering with local vendors and employing 10 students. One day, he received a call from none other than Rohan Mehta, the businessman he had met years ago. "I've been hearing about this student-run food business," Rohan said. "I'm impressed. How would you like to pitch your idea to a group of investors?" Oriv couldn't believe it. It was his chance. He spent weeks preparing his pitch. On the day of the presentation, he walked into a sleek conference room, heart pounding. He wasn't the most experienced person in the room, but he was the hardest working. His pitch was simple, affordable, late-night food delivery for college students. The investors listened. Then came the questions, tough, skeptical, and detailed. But Oriv was ready. He had lived and breathed this business.